Welcome to this little lesson on 3 tips for using Microsoft Excel. They're really simple ones that I think could save you a lot of time. If you don't know them, you may know them, then great, well done. If not, then hopefully this can help you out. Right, so what I want to do is look at filtering data. When you're looking at very large data sets, you don't usually need to be looking at every single row at the same time. Sometimes you only want to look at the data that you're after, so you want to filter that down. Really quick, simple way of doing that is by using the filter. So most of the time, the tab at the top here will be on Home. So all you do is make sure you are on the title, go to Data, click on this filter here. And then what you do is you get these little drop downs at the side. So let's say we want to filter by job title. So we've got a few teachers in here and we just want to look at the teachers. We click this little drop down, deselect, select all, and we just scroll down here until we see the teacher and go OK. And that will filter out all the other job titles. So let's say we want to go a little bit deeper and we only want to find teachers with the name Harry. So we click here, deselect, scroll down and look for Harry, there he is, and go OK, and there we go. It's a really quick, simple feature that just allows you to sort of drill down and get the data that you want. When you're done, that data's not gone, so don't worry, you just click the filter and everything comes back. Okay, right, so the second little tip I want to show you is how to freeze panes. We've all been there when we got loads of data and we scroll down and our heading's gone. So we're not sure what this data is or what it applies to for the heading. So really simply, all you do is you click the preceding row here when you're on a Home. You go to, when you click this row 2 there, click on View and then click on Freeze Panes. Now if you go Freeze Panes, your heading is always there. So no matter where you are in the document, you can see what that data applies to. Okay, so the third tip I want to teach you is when you've got a cell here, these cells, where you want to split up data that's in one cell, but you perhaps want that in 2 cells. So let's add another one here, that's my name. So, but you want these in 2 separate cells, so you might only want the first names. So really easy, highlight it, click on Data, and then click on Text to Columns. Now there's 2 options here. There's delimited and fixed width. Delimited, you can, it's characters such as commas and tabs or space, or which is the one we're going to use. But I wanted to show you a fixed width as well. So if we just click that and we go next, you can choose where that will split there. And then you can go next. There are points where you need that, but most of the time we'll click delimited and we'll go next. Now you can choose it whether it's split by a tab or a semicolon or a comma, or even here, and you can put your own symbol in. So if you just wanted the first part or the last part of an email address, you could have it split by the @ so that just be keeping the data that you want. But we want to go space. Let's get rid of that, and we want to go space, and you see here that the lines split the name. Now if I go next and go finish, there you go, we've now got that data split into 2 rows. So I hope those 3 little tips have been useful. Anything in Excel that can make your life easier and sort of give you back minutes or hours is always good. Yeah, keep a lookout for the the next few guides. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Bye.